Western, Dartmouth, and USM are all in the top 10 or 15 every year. SUNY Albany and the teams that those guys are all in the division there.
Is there, like, you were talking about, like, heading towards, like, Michigan, is, like, Superior State still?
As always, head to front of the net. All those little things to make you what you are. Jim, 1, 2, 3, zero. Okay, let's go. 1, 2.
Yeah, we're strong on family here. Like, I look at all my teammates as my brothers, and that's how we carry ourselves on and off the court.
You heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
So we'll save that for between innings.
One out here. That pitch driven to left, and that one's going to be a track meet as the left fielder Wilcox will track that one down. Ducharme scores. McWhinney scores. Hooker rounds third, and he will score. That'll go in as a 3-run homer for Keith Hooker, and the Mustangs take a 5-0 lead.
Have to find somewhere that you feel comfortable.
Having positive relationships and having people that you can connect with.
That's a big reason why I decided to come. They're going to treat you as family.
I didn't want to just be like lost in the crowd someplace. I wanted to make connections with people.
There's so many reasons why I chose CMCC.
Everybody here has your best interest at heart.
CM is such a close-knit college that they actually do care about you being successful.
When I went from high school to college, I was extremely nervous. Once I got here and realized what it was like, it's a lot of fun.
From the moment I started correspondence with CMCC, they were just always checking up on me. It clearly lined out for me what I needed to do to get here.
The college is really committed to making sure to stay on top of the latest technology.
The instructors here, they're so passionate about what they do.
There's a great student-teacher ratio. I wasn't just a number in the crowd. They work really well on a one-on-one basis with the students to make sure you understand the material.
I didn't want to go into debt when I went to college.
I've saved thousands of dollars.
Campus is great.
Everything's right here, so it's easy.
I mean, it's a small campus, so they always have activities for us to do.
I've never been part of a team like this before.
You just come together on and off the court. That's what really pushes CM over the top of everybody else.
Anybody that steps foot on this campus won't want to go anywhere else.
It's a great place to go to get your start and to determine where you'd like to go in the future.
I can easily transfer credits to any college of my choice. If you have a good foundation like Central Maine Community College gives you, you can really go anywhere with it.
My whole experience here has just been building up my confidence.
For me, this is my place. This is my home.
It's one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane.
It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena.
We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together.
That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
I practice, me and him, when we're matched up against each other, we just make each other better, and I love playing with that kid. He's one of the most unselfish players.
Noel, and Noel won that. Hank into space. Bluen shoots. That's deflected and put toward goal. The flag stays down, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. I spent 2 years here. When I came in, Matt Biot had just got the head coaching job, and, you know, he was really trying to turn the program around, and it was awesome to be able to see that growth throughout that 2 years that, you know, he was able to lay that foundation on, and, you know, it was everything you could have asked for here. I mean, the school treats the players awesome, you know, and the facilities just amazing, top notch, so. You know, I loved my time here, and, you know, recommend it to anyone, really. I mean, top-notch program, yep.
Yeah, I'd say we all got along really great, really fast. Like, just from the first week that we all got here, I think everybody was able to mesh well, and then
the area, it got all the way through. Johnson was close. Now played in the middle, and a shot up high for a goal. It's Nonowitz. Just 36 seconds into this second half, Allison Nonowitz has doubled the lead for the Mustangs.
Well, that's the start. Mustangs were looking
all the
for
props
right there.
in the world are the guys on the bench. You know, from people that just came out, people that may not be playing that much. I mean, when you got 12 guys out on the court giving you high fives and you make a simple play like that, it feels good, and it's a good team feel, not just an individual feel.
It just feels like home.
It's a diverse place. I learned a lot here.
It really is like that perfect stepping stone, and TRIO even articulates that more so.
TRIO is a government-funded program that has tons of resources.
They help you with real-life problems.
If you didn't know how to write a resume when coming here, TRIO will help you do that, and they'll help you apply for scholarships.
Time management.
They helped me to find a mentor for my business classes.
I took statistics over the summer, and if it wasn't for one of the tutors at TRIO that helped me, I don't think I would have passed.
There's a student services office.
It says the Success Center. It's kind of like the hidden gem in the school.
All the advisors are there. Really anytime you can just pop right in, say hi, or you can make an appointment. I want to be a labor and delivery nurse.
To create my own business. That is my goal.
I would like to start my own clothing store.
My dream is to be a chiropractor.
It's not easy to be in college, and I need someone to say, hey, you can do this.
Once I got into the nursing program, I went straight to Trio. I told Terry, I just got accepted, I'm crying, and she was there to celebrate with me. And
They push you to succeed.
They understand me, support me, and encourage me to do better.
Yeah, for me, Trio is a family.
I'm just very grateful for Trio because their tutoring program really helped me out throughout my college journey.
they have so many resources.
You have your advisor, you have all that tutoring.
It's free. Anyone can apply.
If you don't apply, you don't know what it has for you.
They've helped me so much just being here.
I mean, it's awesome. It's unlike anywhere I've ever really played before. When you're this close to the court, not a lot of college courts especially are like that. But no, I mean, it's awesome when you get to turn around after you hit a three and you're close enough to give the guys on the bench high fives, or turn around and look at your buddies in the stands and give them high fives. So it's a good feeling when you hit one right in front of either one of those.
When I go in, I just want to do whatever I can to help us as a team.
The better that I work with everybody else, the more that you can see it on the scoreboard.
I mean, we all flow together, so whoever's hot, we just try to give them the ball. And we're a family, so, you know, if someone's hot, give them the ball, and they're going to do their thing. And if they don't have it, the ball's always going to come back around. That's what you got to think. And we're all here to win, so, I mean, one prize, you know?
It's just about being a team player. My job is my energy off the bench and my aggressiveness on defense and offense, so I did with that today.
Goal headed away by the Knights. Isidoro Dominguez played outside. Atwood, shot, goal! That was not Atwood, it was 20-2. Sasha Bruno kissed that off the underside of the crossbar. And it's 2-0. A goal in the 6th minute. So 2 early goals for Central Maine. And Sasha Bruno has his first.
It's all about chemistry and gelling and playing together.
by such tremendous young women is just really warms my heart, you know. I'm just very lucky to just be associated with them, and can't wait to see all the things that they accomplish over the next 5 or 10 years of their life, because when you come to CM, it's more than just showing up here and you're on the team and then you leave here and gone, and we're in this together for life, you know. And that's something we take very seriously here, so I just look forward to watching them all grow and become stuff that they once thought they were never capable of being. I saw my family walk in, so that's excellent. Sprint over there. Yeah.
As always, at the front of the net. All those little things to make you what you are. Jim, I think what you think, Jim. Okay, let's go. 1, 2.
Yeah, we're strong on family here. Like, I look at all my teammates as my brothers, and that's how we carry ourselves on and off the court.
Heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
So we'll save that for between innings.
One out here. That pitch driven to left, and that one's going to be a track meet as the left fielder Wilcox will track that one down. Ducharme scores. McWhinney scores. Hooker rounds third, and he will score. That'll go in as a 3-run homer for Keith Hooker, and the Mustangs take a 5-0 lead.
To find somewhere that you feel comfortable.
Having positive relationships and having people that you can connect with.
That's a big reason why I decided to come. They're going to treat you as family.
I didn't want to just be like lost in the crowd someplace. I wanted to make connections with people.
There's so many reasons why I chose CMCC.
Everybody here has your best interest at heart.
CM is such a close-knit college that they actually do care about you being successful.
When I went from high school to college, I was extremely nervous. Once I got here and realized what it was like, it's a lot of fun.
From the moment I started correspondence with CMCC, they were just always checking up on me. It clearly lined out for me what I needed to do to get here.
The college is really committed to making sure to stay on top of the latest technology.
The instructors here, they're so passionate about what they do.
There's a great student-teacher ratio. I wasn't just a number in the crowd.
They work really well on a one-on-one basis with the students to make sure you understand the material.
I didn't want to go into debt when I went to college.
I've saved thousands of dollars.
Campus is great.
Everything's right here, so it's easy.
I mean, it's a small campus, so they always have activities for us to do.
I've never been part of a team like this before.
You just come together on and off the court. That's what really pushes CM over the top of everybody else.
Anybody that steps foot on this campus won't want to go anywhere else.
It's a great place to go to get your start and to determine where you'd like to go in the future.
I can easily transfer credits to any college of my choice.
If you have a good foundation like Central Maine Community College gives you, you can really go anywhere with it.
My whole experience here has just been building up my confidence.
For me, this is my place. This is my home.
It's one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this.
And good afternoon and welcome to Auburn, Maine. A gorgeous afternoon for soccer. Men's soccer today, the CMCC Mustangs taking on the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Panthers on a great day in the Auburn, Maine in the afternoon. I'm Rob Kennedy along with Rob Munzing. CMCC coming in 4-1-1 on the season. Failed to get a result for the first time this season in their last match. Played on Thursday down in South Portland. Lost 3-1 to SMCC. They had the lead in that contest, Ivan Dominguez, putting CM in front in the 8th minute. His goal stood up into the second half. However, after that, 3 goals for SMCC in the last half hour to get the win. It's a non-conference win, though. The conference game is actually here on Thursday, October the 12th, so it doesn't hurt the Mustangs in the YSCC standings overall. For the Panthers, Albany coming in with a record of 3-2-1 for Coach John Adesheko. They've won their last 2. They scored a season's worth of goals in those 2 contests, coming off a 21-1 thrashing of Hampshire College on Thursday. 4 players in that game with multi-goal games. Sahil Aurora and Jay Carlson scoring 6 times each. Another hat trick for Firas Anis. He scored 3, and Ryan Prescott a brace with 2 goals. Also went over to Hampshire Technical Institute 5-1 last Sunday. Sahil Aurora 4 goals, Jay Carlson with the other one. They have an 8-0 victory over Vermont Tech Randolph. Losses to Union College, a Division III school, and SMCC. The Panthers have played them as well. They dropped a 3-0 decision to the boys from South Portland. Ryan Herrick is the keeper for Albany, the senior from Messina, New York, 2-2-1 in the season with a shutout. Arno Nagasaza back between the sticks for the Mustangs. 3-1-0 on the season, a couple of shutouts. Allowed 3 goals on Thursday to SMCC as we're underway. Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, we'll call them Albany today. They're in the black. Central Maine wearing the whites as usual here at home. Michael Dean, Gavin Carvey, Sahil Arroyo, Ryan Prescott, Firas Anis, Jay Carlson, Ian Rathbun, Matt Maggie, Vinny DeVito, and Sam Rowley, the starters. Those are the field players for the Panthers. Selda Mukala, Orty Bimby, Ivan Dominguez, Isidoro Dominguez, Igor Dominguez. All starting today for the Mustangs. Jeremiah Gomez, Tiro Nong, Zubair Abdullahi, Alfie Bashford, and David Nzuzi, your starters for the Mustangs. Going to play up that right side. It's Jay Carlson scratching Ian Rathbun, who had it for a moment. Abdullahi in possession now for the Mustangs. Nzuzi, a couple of defenders there. Had it taken away and bashed down the touchline. First one there was Mukala, but he was dispossessed by Aurora. Aurora coming in with 10 goals in his last 2 games. He had 4 on Sunday against NHTI and 6 goals on Thursday to go with 2 assists against Hampshire. So number 7 out there, the junior from Waterford, New York, is a player to watch today out there in black. Referee stopping play. Be a drop ball. I think the Mustangs just kick this back into play and concede possession. Except they kept possession. Not sure what the call was. A signal for a drop ball, but the Mustangs kept possession of that, and well, we're just playing on. Tiro Nong with it. Bashford. Haven't seen him here at home since the opening night. Good to have him and his defensive skills back in the lineup for the Mustangs. Jay Carlson. Stolen by Gomez. Gomez ahead to Igor Dominguez. Dominguez had a 2-game goal-scoring streak snapped against SMCC. He's had a couple of hat-tricks on the season against UMA and Vermont Tech Randolph. Here's the first corner of the game, and it goes Central Maine's way. Igor Dominguez has been taking these corners. I think he's over there again. He is indeed. Here's a delivery from Igor. Deflected by the keeper. Ryan Herrick got a hand on that and deflected over everybody. Ian Rathbun clearing, but not all the way out. Tiro Nong. Stayed out of the area. Too many defenders there. Aurora looking to counter. Spoons that up over the top. Ian Rathbun's on the run. He's shielded off by Abdullahi. And the Mustangs remove the danger. Ryan Prescott now for Albany. Prescott, a senior. Had his first couple goals of the year Thursday against Hampshire. Lone Garden Stater on this Albany team. He's from Wayne, New Jersey. And Agassaz has to watch out for the captain, Gavin Carvey, who was looking to force the issue a bit. Gomez. Avoiding Carvey. Played out wide, Izzy Dominguez. Gomez back to Izzy again. Tough ball for Dominguez, but he played it. Now it's a foot race on that far side. Igor Dominguez is over there. Defended by Maggie. Igor Dominguez. Still in possession. Switching to that right foot. Dean knocked that away, right back toward Dominguez again. And now it's Rowley who clears. Michael Dean. Up with a roar. Couldn't get by Izzy Dominguez. It was actually off Dean, so a throw in for the Mustangs. Fourth matchup between these two teams. And it's completely level. 1-1-1 all time, the Mustangs against the Panthers. Last played in 2021 right here. It was a 1-0 win for the Panthers. Actually played last year as well, 1-1 tie on the road. The last game here, though, was won by the Panthers. The one win for Central Maine was the first time these two teams met up, October 4th, 2019. That was 1-0 as well, so 3 games, 4 goals between the two teams. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. We'll see what day we have for goals in this contest. But if history's any indication, 1 goal gets your result. Played into the area. They were looking for Ivan Dominguez. That was Igor on the feed. Nong has a little space. That shot, attempt by Jeremiah Gomez. And that's over the bar for a goal kick. In the 6 minutes, a couple of shots for the Mustangs. Nothing yet that's really tested the keeper, Ryan Herrick. He's allowed a couple of goals over his last 2 games, 11 saves in those 2 contests, both victories. Gavin Carvey lost possession. Bimvey trying to play it ahead to Nzuzi. Nzuzi in the area, played in front and touched in. Ivan Dominguez, tic-tac-toe passing for the Mustangs. And the man who's been finishing all season long, Ivan Dominguez, opens the scoring here in the 7th minute. Tremendous passing, and Dominguez got there just in front of the goaltender, Herrick. His 13th goal of the season, 24th all-time in a Mustangs uniform.
It is, Rob.
So we'll see it again. And it's the takeaway right here that does it. It's turned over Orty Bimvey. Bimvey knows where Nzuzi is right away. Great through ball. Nzuzi steps up on this, and you see number 7 entering the scene. And yep, just a quick touch. He was behind the defender. Matt Maggie tried to stay with him, and it just got outpaced by a step, and a step's all it took for Ivan Dominguez to open the scoring.
We're working on getting our scoreboard up and going, so bear with us.
To the 13th goal of the season for Dominguez. He's 1 away from a quarter century of goals. You wouldn't bet against him to get that in this contest today, the way he's been filling the back of the net. Abdullahi. Nong. And Zuzi. Had to fight off Gavin Carvey. Gomez switching the field. Izzy Dominguez. Bimby trying to head that out wide toward Ivan Dominguez. Scratch that, Igor Dominguez. Now Albany on the attack. Bashford stepping up and forcing his man Aurora back. Playing that long. Dominguez there trying to keep pace with Fioris Anís. Anís with a great game on Thursday against Hampshire. Had a hat trick and 3 assists to go along with those 3 goals. It's a 9-point afternoon. Handball called as a free kick now to the Panthers. It's a big game in the grand scheme of things on the season standings for the Yankee Small College Conference. Both these teams looking to be at the top of the table of exactly where it all shakes out. Again, the Mustangs have already lost to Southern Maine, who's another team that's perennially looked at as one of the favorites. As I mentioned in the pregame, that game didn't count in the standings. They play twice over the course of the season. The actual YSCC game will be played here.
We'll have that one for you. Should be a big one.
That'll be huge. Might just decide first place. We'll see. This game's result might have a lot to do with that. Foul called against the Mustangs. It's a free kick to the Panthers. It was Gavin Carvey, the senior, who was on a 2-game point streak. He was the man fouled. Vinny DeVito setting up to take the kick. Freshman from Saratoga Springs, New York. DeVito, solid delivery, but Bashford there to head it away. Dean on the volley, played in the middle. Maybe a chance to counter here. Played ahead, and you already know there's speed from Orty Bimvi. He's got Nong going to goal. This ends up too close to the keeper, who spilled it for a second, but Ryan Herrick with great poise to pounce on top. See just how quickly this Mustangs team can counter. It didn't take long for Orty Bimvi to play that ahead toward Nzuzi. Bashford. Izzy Dominguez. Give and go with Tiro Nong. Abdullahi. Taking the pass from Seldon Mukala. Nice work by Rathbun to knock that down. Abdullahi still with it. Play that through all the way out wide. It won't get there. Anis was in the way. A throw in now for the Panthers. There's the 1-1 tie last year. Romano Basso got the goal. That was in New York. Panthers led for much of that game. The second half Basso goal that earned the Mustangs a point in the conference standings last year. They've only been playing each other since 2019, so just 3 matchups with the COVID season canceling one they would have had in 2020. That's some road miles for the Panthers. Of course, they've already played SMCC. They'll be back in Maine next week, too, as they're up at UMA. That's next Sunday. Up at the Care Fields in Augusta, which, of course, we'll have on Munzing Media as well. Bounced by the 18, and a handball being called? Depends where. It looks like it was just outside the area, but a great position for the Panthers here. As that ball just a whisker behind the 18. Chance here for the Panthers to tie. The referee marking off the wall. Sahil Aurora with 10 goals in his last 2 games. So he'll step up and take the direct kick. Nagasaza, the keeper, adjusting the wall, putting it in place. But a golden opportunity here for the visitors. Aurora waiting for the whistle. There it is. His shot, just wide. He curled it just the wrong side of the post. And we'll stay 1-0 as Charles Kasha comes in. Kasha, freshman from Lindenhurst, New York. He's number 1. And he'll replace Jay Carlson. So the Mustangs dodge a bullet there as that Aurora shot wide. Not by much, but it didn't trouble Nagasaza in the goal. Izzy Dominguez. Orty Bimvi. Flag stayed down. Pass a little late. They were looking for Nzuzi out wide. Ian Rathbun came there. And they do find Nzuzi, but he's got company over there with Ian Rathbun. Played wide. That's a great pass. But the flag was up. The first touch was heavy anyway. But offside the call, even if it had been played cleanly by Ivan Dominguez, the play would have been blown dead and was, in fact, blown dead in the offside. Entering the 14th minute, the goal came in the 7th. Ivan Dominguez's 13th of the season. Finishing off a tremendous tic-tac-toe play set up for the Mustangs in their back half. Ivan Dominguez. Or Igor, excuse me, Dominguez. Ivan is in the middle of the field heading toward the goal. Switching the field to Abdullahi. Showed a bit too much of the ball to Kasha, and Kasha steals. Panthers setting up. Prescott playing that bat to Mac Maggie. Herrick pounds it away. With that right on Anis's foot. A foul called against the Panthers this time, and a free kick to the Mustangs. Izzy Dominguez. On the return pass. Trying to send Igor Dominguez down that left flank. Igor with it here. Back to Izzy. We're setting toward Bashford. He'll come out to play it by that touchline. Igor Dominguez dancing between two defenders. Lost possession, and Michael Dean won't mess around. He'll play it right off the light stanchion. Gordy Bimvey's got some space here. Going to play that into the center. Jay Carlson had other ideas and cleared it right away for the Panthers. It's looking for Ivan Dominguez, who was well marked, as was the pass, as you just saw. Ryan Prescott, though, shoulder to shoulder with Ivan Dominguez. If had that gotten through, from a tough attempt for the Mustang sniper. He's already got his first goal today. Now the Panthers on the attack, but the Mustangs back defensively, regaining their shape. Pass a little too far for Ian Rathbun. Also looking for Kasha up there. Played through to Ivan Dominguez. Now it's Nzuzi. Nzuzi drawing the defender, Ian Rathbun. Bimvey trying to find Nzuzi again, and Rathbun came back to clear. Tiro Nong. Bimvey. Played that into the area, no one there in whites. Thought he might have had Ivan Dominguez going to goal, but Dominguez had to stay onside, and into the end, no problem for Herrick. The senior keeper picking it up off the two-hop.
We're back with our scoreboard and clock, and we're right on it.
Good. Nzuzi. Bimvey. He was taken down. A free kick for the Mustangs. That's right where David Nzuzi was getting up. Gordy Bimvey. 4 goals this season, all 4 on September 9th. A 9-3 win down in Massachusetts at Northern Essex. A couple assists here on Munzing Media against UMaine Augusta. Alfie Bashford was coming up to try to get the other end of that free kick, but bounced away from him.
Yeah, if you're a YSC soccer fan tomorrow, more action from UMA. Doubleheader action tomorrow.
And a nice day for soccer over in Augusta, too. Kasha heading ahead. Ian Rathbun. Rathbun challenged by Mukala. And that's a throw-in. That'll get Jay Carlson back in the game. So Carlson will take out Sahil Aurora. The junior marksman for the Panthers getting a break. Rathbun taking the throw for the Panthers. Kasha. Nzuzi. Nzuzi forced back by Kasha. Mukala. Zubair Abdullahi. Nzuzi trapped over by the touchline. Mustangs want to switch the field. Bashford called for it and received. I'll try the left side this time. Igor Dominguez. Across the line for a throw. That was a free kick. Abdullahi. David Nzuzi. Played ahead. Flag is up. Tiro Nong just a fraction behind the defender. As Nzuzi tried to spring him right down that right flank. See the pressure this Mustangs team putting on. They've had the edge possession-wise. They have the edge territorially. They have the edge on the scoreboard as well with Ivan Dominguez's goal, the only one. Coming just 7 minutes in. Kasha. That's a good ball. Chested down in the area, bounced toward the goal. And that was Anis, too. He had Izzy Dominguez right there to defend. The best scoring chance so far of the afternoon for the Panthers. But they have it again. Kasha, edge of the area. Forced back now. Here's Bimvey. Bimvey pursued by Gavin Carvey. Igor Dominguez. Dominguez wanted to find Gomez. Gomez challenged by Rowley. Gomez up into the upright and a goal kick. Herrick had it played had that stayed on the other side of the post. He'll take the goal kick instead.
Well, Albany left a soggy New York state for sure, Rob. The rain down southern parts of New York, unbelievable. I saw some Brooklyn footage. Oh, my gosh.
I saw some of the radar imagery, too.
They got 6 inches of rain in a couple of hours. It was unbelievable. And our women over there, the Mustangs took off about 11 o'clock yesterday. They head over there to play Albany. They played in the rain. How'd that game come out, Patrick? What was the women's score yesterday?
They lost.
Yeah, women lost yesterday over at Albany.
Ryan Prescott with a free kick. That's a good delivery, too, into a crowd. Bashford headed that back. Abdullahi's on it. And that came out. That'll get Aurora back in the game.
Congratulate the women's volleyball team. Victory last night over the arch rivals, the Seawolves. Undefeated on the season. The Albany score was 3-1, Albany over the Mustangs. But again, congratulations, Coach Chapman, in volleyball.
Ian Rathbun. Prescott had kelped that in. Rathbun. He was tripped to the edge of the area. That's a free kick. Another dangerous spot for the Panthers. They had one from 18 yards straight away about 10 minutes ago. This one from an angle, but it's a great spot to place something in the area. That's what Vinny DeVito's going to try to do.
And coming to get it on goal too, Rob. I mean, that other opportunity they had, you go wide, you don't get any chance of any rebounds and further play.
He's trying to sneak it inside the post last time. Let's see what DeVito has in mind here. DeVito, a freshman, 3 assists. Against Hampshire College on Thursday, there was the first 3 collegiate points. DeVito, good ball. But it dies with Nayagasaza. Look at Igor Dominguez. Is he? Oh, he had it stolen. Over comes Bashford to help out. And he skipped over Bashford's challenge. Knocked ahead by Sam Rowley, stepping up from the fullback position. Part of that Panthers back 4. Bashford trying out physical Ryan Prescott. Mukala. Played out to Nzuzi out wide. Nong looking back in the middle. Again, they try to play it long and head it away. Matt Maggie, an alert defensive play. He handled that one expertly. Alora keeps that in play. Got by Abdullahi. Heading for the area, into the area. And he wins the corner. It's the first one for Albany.
Oh, that's just great individual effort there.
It's not a corner. I thought they put it over to the corner flag, but it's a goal kick.
We knew because we looked in the corner and there was nobody there, Rob.
Yeah. So Nagasaza picking up the ball. So I misinterpreted the referee's points. He's been pointing to the goal. My angle looked like the corner. And Zuzi. And Zuzi's got space. Also has some company. There's Prescott who caught up to him. And Zuzi trying to dance past him. Has support from Bimvy. Bimvy into the area. Trying to send that across. Here's a chance. And a finish.
Beautiful.
Igor Dominguez this time.
Little heel pass there, back pass to Dominguez, I think, sets this one up, Rob.
Two pretty goals here for the Mustangs. This one's in the 24th minute. But you just see the setup all the way, and really no chance at all for Ryan Herrick, the keeper. When that was set up to Igor Dominguez, he wasn't going to miss from that range. And no one there to defend him. We'll see it here.
Yeah, we'll go back a bit because excellent passing here.
And Bimvy set up in Zuzi. And in Zuzi, great step over and watch Bimvy on the overlap. Number 6, there he comes. Nordy Bimvy's going to look all the way across and find Igor Dominguez. You see both defenders converge in the middle, and Igor's all by himself. When it's passed across to him, that was Ivan Dominguez who'll get the assist.
Yeah, beautiful teamwork there. Picture perfect up right in front of our camera angle, Andrew, with the good pictures.
And Zuzi to Ivan, to Bimvy, to Ivan, to Igor to score the goal. To a 2-0 lead. The 25th minute here at home for the Central Maine Community College Mustangs. A lot of defenders in the middle. There's a big crowd there in black, and that allowed the Panthers to steal. Going to play that ahead, too. Stolen away, however, from Jay Carlson. And Zuzi. Nong flags up as Bimby was behind the last defender. He was expecting the pass earlier. It didn't come, and that trapped him offside. So a free kick off the offside, Matt Maggie. He'll do the honors for the Panthers. Going from Albany to the other end of that, and no problem at all for Nagasaza. Alfie Bashford playing out of the back. Mustangs trying to get something going here. The long ball. Out comes Herrick. He'll boot that over under the touchline. That'll get a couple of subs in. Charles Casher returning for Albany, and you're about to see Moses Lumu. He'll come on in just a second. Yeah, he's entering right now. Moses getting his first action since September 14th against NHTI. Jeremiah Gomez will come out. That's the first sub for Coach Kieran McCormick. Coach John Adesheko making his third change. He's rotated a couple players in on a triangle. And Raimundo Labota is about to come in as well.
And take the scoreboard off, see if I can fix it up. Can't make it to go to 2.
So Raimundo coming in for Abdullahi. Waiting for the substitution to complete. The referee hadn't blown his whistle yet. That's why they had to take that throw in a second time. High can of corn off in Zuzi's toe. No problem for Herrick. So Ivan Dominguez today with his 24th goal and 12th assist. That's 60 points now for Dominguez in a Mustangs uniform. Nordy Bimvy On the approach for the Mustangs. Bimvy challenged by Dean. Bimvy into the area. Ivan Dominguez played that back, and it's skied out for a goal kick. I took a deflection, so it's a corner. Second one for Central Maine. And Zuzi taking. Swung into the area, deflected down. The shot, right at the keeper. Bimvy passed that out to Ivan Dominguez. And Dominguez right at Herrick. Close to being 3 for the Mustangs, and that would have been 25 for Ivan. I'd love to see him get that today. Lubota gave possession away to Rathbun. Rathbun. Aurora. Rathbun into the area. Play it across. Izzy Dominguez got the toe on that to knock it high. And the height of Moses Lumu taking advantage over Gavin Carvey. Well played by Vinny DeVito to step up, but it's played ahead by the Mustangs. And Zuzi again. He's got a lot of space over there. And Zuzi across. The opportunity just wide. Igor Dominguez with one already. Herrick had to lunge, but it was wide of the post. As Fioras Anis will come back in. And it's Ryan Prescott who'll come off. Gavin Carvey, the captain, getting a lecture from one of the referees. Emmanuel Kalala is about to come in. He'll check in for the Mustangs. Next chance he gets. Mukala. Gomez. And now the flag is up, and it's an offside this time. Maggie gets us back to open play. Here's Carvey. And again intercepted. Mustangs regaining possession quickly once they lose it. Mukala. Jiro Nong stepped over that. Now a chance for Bimvy. That's deflected away. Well defended by Michael Dean coming back, but it's a corner, the third one for the Mustangs.
Well, we've had a beautiful stretch of weather this week, Rob. Let's hope this continues.
And next week looks nice, too, actually.
Yeah, beautiful conditions. Almost heading towards summer temperatures next week.
And back in the low 70s again.
That'll be perfect. And one of the things that's been great for all levels of play, no matter what the sport is, there's been very little wind this week, so it's not affecting any type of play.
He missed on the header. It bounced up high. Lumu knocked that ahead. Moses couldn't play that. They'll play it out wide, and Zuzi was by himself. They couldn't get it to him. Anis is there, but he needs support. And already Bimvy called for the foul. Gora saying he got grabbed. If so, it might have been a claim for a yellow card.
Yeah, he's holding the shoulder. I think he came down on the shoulder.
Well, landed it as well, yeah. Mukala headed that high, but Rathbun's on the run. He'll get there first. Rathbun, one goal on the season, got it Thursday, his first ever against Hampshire. Anis gonna walk the tightrope over there. Back to Rathbun again, trying to get past Mukala. Mukala wouldn't allow it. He shielded it out for a goal kick. Rathbun again, just beaten to it. Now Nzuzi pouncing on the ball. Has a couple of defenders there with him. Support from Nong. Nong chased by Dean, or Carvey rather. Great give and go back to Nong. Nong looking for options, wants the shot. Didn't get the velocity he wants on that. A bit frustrated himself because he made it too easy for Ryan Herrick.
That was a turf kick. He caught a little turf, and that turf is unforgiving.
Yeah, he did. Really trying to test the keeper there, and the turf made sure he didn't. Jay Carlson. Hard route around Alfie Bashford, and Alfie shows that again. Bashford has support from the keeper, Nagasaza. Of course, can't pick this up. He'll switch fields to the right side. Mukala. Zelda Mukala. Support from Nong. Lumu. Izzy Dominguez. Kasha stepped up to claim. Now Bashford. Now played ahead. Igor Dominguez on the hop. He's got the ball. Dominguez into the area. Shoots. Right at the keeper, and Herrick had to squeeze the legs together to make sure it didn't squeeze through. And he made the save. They've beaten him twice, both on goals where the senior keeper had absolutely no chance.
Yeah, he's certainly been the busier of the two keepers in this one. That's a bomb.
He's got plenty of distance on those kicks. Lubota popped it high in the air. Nong. Lubota again. Just shrugged off Aurora. Size mismatch there. Actually, there's a lot of size mismatches whenever Lubota's next to somebody.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Rob, for sure.
A big, intimidating defender. Bimvy's onside this time. Played through. Flag stayed down, but too close to Herrick, who popped off his line. That's a big, imposing set of players in the back in the middle of the field right now. You've got Ramondo Lubota. Of course, you look at Alfie Bashford out there in his heights. Moses Lumu also towers over most players. Mukala's the shortest of all, but he is also very powerful.
Like having high-rise buildings back there, Rob. You're right.
Big, physical, fast, hard to go over the top. You know, Arno Nagasaza and Davin Cluter are the two keepers for this Mustangs team. Appreciate their back line. That's Ryan Prescott you see in your screen. He'll be coming on in just a second.
You know, Rob, if there was any effects of the loss the other day, the Mustangs have shaken that off very quickly, and that's evident with this 2-0 lead so far.
They've had the bulk of possession. They've had the territorial control, and they're full value for that lead. Justin Violet's going to come in a second. That's his shoulder you're looking at. Sam Boynton will join him in just a moment. Next time the ball's out of play. Bimby. Played ahead. Igor Dominguez into the area. Shoots. Scores. Dominguez blasts it. That's his second goal of the game and a 3-0 lead for the Mustangs. The goal a minute 36. And the long ball through. Igor Dominguez just showed his speed and then finished it off with his power. Kieran McCormick couldn't have scripted a more successful first half display from his Mustangs team against the visiting Panthers.
Well, here it comes right here.
It's the through ball first, and you look, nobody there in the way of Igor Dominguez. Carvey tried to catch up, actually did get there, but way too much speed and pace on that shot. And Herrick was orphaned back there, really nothing he could do at all facing the defender. That's a nice ball over the top to Anis. But the defense recovers. Izzy Dominguez, Bashford now. Alfie Bashford. Bashford playing that ahead. The flag is up this time, and a free kick now to the Panthers. 36 minutes, now into minute 37. And 2 of the 3 Dominguezes have scored today. Ivan's got the first goal, also an assist. And Igor Dominguez scoring the next 2. And his 4-game scoring streak snapped against SMCC, but he's back in form here at home today. Eagle with a couple of hat tricks on the season. Scored one against UMA, also Vermont Tech Randolph. 1 goal away from his 3rd hat trick. If he can score one more here today. The 3-0 lead, the important thing for the Mustangs. They're sure very happy with the way this performance has gone so far in the first 45.
Yeah, they've dominated, and they've caused a fair amount of frustration on the other side, I believe. We're hearing some of that.
I can see why. They have a hard time retaining possession. The Mustangs aren't giving them any room to work. The Mustangs can be a very frustrating team to play against. The Panthers finding that out. I don't think the Panthers are playing badly, just being stifled. Kasha trying to shield it off. And he did that successfully. Free kick now as he was fouled, and the Panthers will take the kick.
So our clock's acting up a little bit there. The 7:36 actually on the game clock. It's not letting me reset. I'll fix all that at halftime. Stay with us at halftime. And here's some of the great programs here at Central Maine Community College. Here from our anchor sponsors, as well as a review of the scoring here in the first half.
Plenty of that, and all for the home side. Sam Boynton made his debut on Thursday in the 3-1 defeated SMCC, back in the defensive position here today. It was Zachary Ehrig forcing the issue, number 18, the freshman from Syracuse, who scored his first 2 collegiate goals on Thursday against Hampshire. He just came in the game. Selda Mukala. Violet. Solid defending, caused the interception by Michael Dean. Taken right back by Nong for the Mustangs. Nong out wide. Kalala's over there. Igor Dominguez. Well defended. Played away very well by Matt Maggie. Chance to counter here. Ehrig. Anis has arrived. He's got it now. Played back to Ehrig again. Players tumbled down. That was Bashford, who was tangled with Aurora. And a free kick to the Panthers. Decent spot straight away, but not out of shooting range. Aurora, who came very close to scoring on a free kick from that same angle, a little closer to goal. Stepping up to take it again. Of course, he'll ask for that wall to be moved back. 5:50 remaining in the first half. Ivan Dominguez, the opening goal. Igor Dominguez, the next 2. Aurora's had that hot streak going on, 10 goals in his last 2 games. Looking to keep that streak alive here. Takes the shot. Bounded away. The rebound by Kasha. That's saved as well. Well done by Nagasaza, the Mustangs keeper.
The second save, a beauty off the rebound.
And be very alert to pick up that second ball as he pushed that right out to Kasha. Mukala. Nong. Violet. Bullied there by Anis. Anis playing Aurora. Lumu there with Aurora. There's no way around, but it's given away at the edge of the area. DeVito had it. But coming back to kick it away from him, Kalala. Now Kasha. DeVito. Punted away by Mukala. Kalala's out wide. Manuel Kalala played back. Izzy Dominguez just gets rid of it. And a foul called against Bimvey. Free kick again to the Panthers with 4:15 remaining, minute 41. DeVito took the last kick. He'll take this one as well. Shouts of handball from the Panthers as Kalala plays it. No whistle, play continues. Good pressure now from the Panthers as they've had the ball in the front third a little bit. Really for the first time this afternoon. Anis forced back. Boynton did the defensive work. Izzy Dominguez now to Kalala. Manuel Kalala taking a look upfield. Justin Violet. Mukala. To Violet again, stepping up to boot it away, Michael Dean. Mukala. Across the touchline, a throw in for the Panthers. Ryan Prescott's got the ball. He'll take the throw. Dean. Boynton pressuring him. Matt Maggie. Rowley, one of the captains of this Panthers team. Bashford. Izzy Dominguez. Bimby played back. Mukala. Nong. And he's doing everything he can to get the ball back. He almost succeeded. Violets. And his pressure does force the turnover. Now it's Aurora. Sahil Aurora's got good speed. Here he comes. Aurora. And a foul call there. Is that in the area? I think it may have been. That could be a card on Alfie as well. He is indeed being shown the yellow card. Looks like it was just outside the area from where the referee is standing. Yeah, and it is just outside. If Aurora had gotten any closer, he'd probably be standing at the spot right now.
Let our folks know our clock is unable to be stopped, so maybe I can reset it. 1:55.
1:55 is what's left. It's a great chance now for the Panthers to cut that deficit in half. DeVito looks like he wants to take this. Referee will back the wall up. You can see the ball just outside the area. DeVito yet to score a collegiate goal. He had 3 assists against Hampshire on Thursday. He'll take the kick. And he misses just wide. Similar shot to earlier on as they tried to sneak it inside the post. Nagasaza looked like he was there to cover it down low, but didn't have to touch it as the shot was about a yard wide. Mustangs, though, do not want to give too many of those free kicks away. And it was touched out of play. It went wide because it was touched by Nagasaza. That's why the corner kick. It's the first one for the Panthers. DeVito's taking the kick. Setting up right-footed to swing this away from Nagasaza, the Mustangs keeper. Alfie Bashford coming off. Raimundo Labota will come on in his stead. Clock stop with 1:33 to go. You see it now on the screen. DeVito. Bouncing in the area. Got all the way through to Maggie. Matt Maggie's up. The defender. And now it's cleared. Panthers do have men back. Prescott. Dean. Ryan Prescott again. Anis. Looking for options, doesn't have too many. He's got the support valve in Prescott. Maggie switching the field here. Played out wide, intercepted by the Mustangs. Violet now with it. Igor Dominguez. Played through. Here's Gomez just in the game. He shoots. Oh, across the face of goal, just wide of the far post. Jeremiah Gomez. 4-point game on the 20th against UMA, a goal and a couple assists. He had a 2-game scoring streak going into the game with SMCC. Didn't tally in that contest.
Here goes Dave.
Saw the golf cart puttering by. Dave will do anything to get on screen, won't he?
Yeah.
Actually, he's rarely on screen, but
Gosh.
a cameo appearance that time. Violets. We'll get no further action really here in the first half. But the first 45 minutes, that was very successful for the home side. The Mustangs lead 3-0. A goal from Ivan Dominguez, his 13th of the season in the 7th minute. And Hugo Dominguez scoring the next two. Tallied in the 24th minute from Ivan Dominguez and scoring again the 36th minute as well. It's 3-0 here at the half. Mustangs over the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Panthers. We'll take a break. Back with you for the second half coming up after this on Munzing Media.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete, leveling the playing field for everybody.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete, leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary dental's in the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath. CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Forensics has grown so much and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched forensic files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around, I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm an intro to criminal justice and criminal law and report writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking like what's important here, what do I need to look for like right off the bat. You never know what you're going to find.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Spectators outside watching today at CMCC, a Saturday afternoon. Great one for soccer, and they've been pretty happy, I think, those spectators, with the way the Mustangs have performed here in the first 45 minutes. A 3-0 lead for Central Maine Community College over the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Panthers. 3-0 the score at the half. We'll show you all three goals, and it didn't take long for the Mustangs to get on top. Their leading scorer, Ivan Dominguez. And these goals they've scored today, very pretty goals. Picture perfect, in fact. This is Orty Bimvey who's got the opportunity, and he'll play that down the side. David and Zuzi will end up with this. Zuzi into the area. And watch the little back heel flip. Actually, that's the next goal. That's Ivan Dominguez just arriving on time and beating the defender and the keeper to make it 1-0. So the back heel flip is coming. The second goal is Igor Dominguez. And Ivan will set this up, and once again, there's Nzuzi playing a pivotal role. As Nzuzi seeing that empty space down that side, but he turned it inside. On the run is Orty Bimvey. Now, Bimvey, who was instrumental in the first tally, helped set up the second. There's the back heel. Ivan to Igor, and there's the finish. Herrick got a hand on that, but not enough, the Albany keeper, and it was 2-0. Igor wasn't done. Neither were the pretty goals for the Mustangs. In the 36 minutes, he's set behind the defense. Tremendous through ball, but watch the power on this finish. There's no chance for Herrick at all. Bang. Just under the crossbar, the rising blast. Second goal for Igor Dominguez in this contest. And 3-0 at the half, and a deserved lead for the boys out there in white and red because they control the territory and the possession throughout the first 45. Makes the Panthers a tough task to try to climb back into this one for Coach John Adashecko's boys. But if they can get the first one in the second half, they'll make this very interesting here in the second 45. Mustangs playing Albany for the fourth time. They've got one win, one loss, and one draw. And interestingly enough, the victories that both teams have had, both have come on the road. Mustangs looking to reverse that today. The only time they've played here in Auburn was back in October of 2019. Actually, take that back. They played here in 2021. It was 1-0 was the scoreline. It's the highest scoring game all told. The 1-1 draw last year, a 1-0 win in Albany in 2019, a 1-0 loss here. So 4 total goals in the 3 contests. We've had 3 goals here today, all by Central Maine. Nagasaza will stay as the keeper for the Mustangs by the looks of things. Ryan Herrick played the first half. We'll see if Coach Adashecko wants to keep him in or go to Tony Ognev. If Herrick does get pulled out of the game, it certainly wouldn't be for performance reasons, as he was not really in a great position to save any of the 3 goals that the Mustangs scored.
No, absolutely not. And he made some other corkers, so he's been equal to task more often than not. Good pressure here so far by the Mustangs. A good bounce back first half for them. I'm sure Coach McCormick is talking about, hey, listen, we don't have anything yet. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the pressure up.
They did have a 1-0 lead against SMCC on Thursday at halftime. The Seawolves came back and scored 3 times in the second half, so clearly the Mustangs can't believe they're out of the woods here yet with a 3-0 lead.
And as you said, that's the non-YSCC game, so the counting game is coming up here, and that should really be a game.
It'll be a night game. It'll be one that'll draw a big crowd. It usually does in those weeknight games. The students here come out under the lights.
Yeah, a lot of kids off for the weekend, and yeah, they'll do that upright, and it'll be a big crowd, a boisterous crowd, because SM will travel as well.
They will.
So it'll be a nice night for soccer. Let's hope the weather holds. It looks like it's going to continue to be good weather, so that could be really the game of the year.
Ryan Herrick will come out and get back between the sticks for the Panthers. And Nagasaza, as I mentioned, down at the other end is the boys from Albany attacking, and the Road Blacks from left to right in the second half. The Mustangs in the home white. They will attack from right to left.
Well, I threw some magic sparkles on the computer there, see if we get the scoreboard to work right in the second half. So
looking good right now.
We had parts of it working, either the clock or the score. Hopefully we'll get it all together now. The computers get moved around a lot. This computer was doing volleyball last night, and I had to come early this morning, pack it all up, bring it all over, and off we went over here. So
no clock needed for that.
Of course, right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate, a foul called against the Mustangs, Orty Bimvey. Michael Dean gets us started quickly. Ryan Prescott Return toward Prescott, intercepted. Maggie played outside. And a foul call this time on Jay Carlson, a free kick to Central Maine. Can't ask for a better afternoon. The sun's behind the clouds, but the temperature is still nice. A little more breeze than we had earlier, but not much to really impact the game, you wouldn't think. And no sun for the keepers to contend with at all. Mustangs free kick this time. Played back to Izzy Dominguez. Nong. Chased by DeVito. Already Bimvy. Igor wants it on the flank and has it now. Igor Dominguez all the way across the frame of goal, patted out by the keeper. He pushed that to one of his defenders and made the clear immediately. That was Ian Rathbun. Jeremiah Gomez went flying. He's down injured, actually. That wasn't Gomez. That was Tiro Nong. Nong seems to be still down. The referee spots the injury and stops the play dead. Saw Nongo tumbling. He'll get Moses Lumu up. Tironong is up, but he'll have to be replaced. He was just shaken up by the contact and the fall. Good to see him jogging off. The trainer will take a look at him. I haven't usually seen Moses Lumu play up in the middle. Actually, he's switching positions. He'll head back to the fullback spot. That's where we're used to seeing him. Fullback or defensive midfield.
And as you said, a big presence there.
As is Alfie Bashford. That was given away to Rathbun. Rathbun fouled. Free kick to Albany in a good spot. Gomez didn't like the call. That's a free kick, and DeVito has been taking the last few. Steps up to take this one as well for the Panthers. Let's see if he tries to set up Rathbun inside the area. He's got Jay Carlson there as well. Maybe he shoots and tries to pick a corner. DeVito does take the shot. Not a bad one either, and Nagasaza has to palm that over the crossbar. So the second corner now for the Panthers. Good challenge from Vinny DeVito. Looking for his first collegiate goal. He'll go with 3 assists. And DeVito back in action again to take the corner, right-footed. An in-swinging corner coming. He'll just try to keep that away from Nagasaza. And he's done that. Dominguez knocked that away. Bimvy played it back into the area. As it pinballs around. Shot in the volley. Not an easy one from Matt Maggie either. Trying to play that on the volley with a crowd in front. Ambitious effort, but couldn't put it on target. Maggie more known for his defensive prowess for the Panthers than he is for scoring goals. He's been a rock in the back four. Igor Dominguez. Is he now? Stolen away. Good hustle by Gavin Carvey, who's got it here. Carvey. Still with it. He's got support from Aurora behind him. Anise as well. There's Aurora. Aurora still. Nice ball ahead. That's Carvey. Across the face of goal and headed just wide. Oh, there was an opportunity. And Jay Carlson just missed, continuing his scoring streak. He's at goals in the last couple of games. And just missed wide, but not by much. So maybe the best chance of the afternoon. Now, the Panthers get the next one. It's really game on here in Auburn. They've had the best chance in the second half. Evan Dominguez played out wide. Now run down that right flank by David Nzuzi. And Nzuzi switched back to the left foot. Played into the area. Cleared away immediately. DeVito hustled. Couldn't keep it in, though, not for lack of trying. Bimvey lost it. Here's Carvey. They look to counter as they play it over the top towards Sahil Aurora. Aurora with it again. Bashford bearing down the shot. Oh, just missed as Carlson got there, but couldn't direct it toward the goal. Look out. The Panthers putting on the pressure. They've had 2 glorious scoring chances. But it stays 3-0. And the Mustangs feel a touch fortunate that it is. Nzuzi. Ivan Dominguez. Igor Dominguez working on a hat trick. He'll take the shot. Just missed bending that in. A foot wide. Herrick had that played pretty well. That didn't miss by much.
I think there was enough room to get it past Herrick there on the far side if he could have just curled it a touch more.
Igor Dominguez a touch away from his 3rd hat trick of the season.
Well, he's had a great year, looking like an all-conference player, that's for sure.
I would expect that. And Nzuzi. Maggie pushed him out.
Maybe in line for some national awards as well, Rob.
As long as he's just been padding stats against some of the lower teams,
right.
Either he's brought it every night.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Gomez. Played across. That went out of play. A goal kick now for Herrick. 52nd minute. Ivan Dominguez opening the scoring in the 7th minute. And then it's Igor since then in the 24th and the 36th. Already Bimvey has been involved in all 3 goals. Not officially getting assists because it's just the first pass that gets the official assist, but he started the play all 3 times.
Cannot turn you back, Rob. Right? Cannot turn you back. You got to go kick. You got to see both sides. Come on.
Izzy Dominguez trapping with the chest. Bimby gave it back to him. Lumu trying to shake DeVito. Bimby. Nice through ball. Played right at the keeper, though. The left-footed shot from Gomez. He's trying to pull that wide, I think, of the keeper, Ryan Herrick. But Herrick directly in the passing, little shooting lane. Easy to claim it for him. Abdullahi back in, keeping Carlson at bay, but Carlson comes up with possession. Aurora on the throw-in. And the return pass over the touchline, so that'll give possession back to the Mustangs. Taken back by Carvey. He's taken down, a free kick to the visitors. DeVito wanted to take that quickly. He's waiting for targets. And he's calling for the ball. He's unmarked. DeVito have to boot that a long way to get it there, though. Served into the area. Headed high and headed away. Played back and out. Nice play on the volley by Herrick to pound it away, but already Bimvey has it now for Central Maine. Bimvey kept possession very well there in traffic. Ladled ahead to Igor Dominguez. Dominguez had supports. They tried the give and go. Was defended nicely by Anis. Gomez played that back to Izzy Dominguez. Now Igor Dominguez. Igor. Gomez. Igor into the area, but the flag is up. He's offside. The defense was not fooled. They did not stay with Igor. They let him go. And that drew the flag. 10 minutes gone in the second half. More pressure in the second half from Albany College. They're lucky not to have one, unlucky rather, I should say, not to have one back at least. A foul called there. DeVito. Bimvey claimed it from him. Played back to Orty Bimvey again. Igor Dominguez out in that left flank. Into the area, nobody home in white. No problem for Herrick. Bashford heads that over here. That'll go out of play, and Charles Cash will get back in now on the throw-in. Cash will take out Ian Rathman. Rowley on the throw. Now it's Carvey, the two senior captains. Michael Dean. Good physical challenge by Mukala stepping up. Izzy Dominguez. Anis. DeVito. Played into the area. Mukala slipped. He got back up to knock it away and played right back out. But the Panthers dangerous. Great tackle by Izzy Dominguez as he took it away from Carvey. Now played long. Running up onto that is Ivan Dominguez. Into the area, the defender slips. Dominguez shoots off the upright, and the rebound, Dominguez scores! Ivan Dominguez hits the quarter-century mark, his 25th career goal for Central Maine, his second of the game, and it's 4-0. It was the quick counter that did it, the long ball from the back, and Ivan Dominguez did the rest. Goal 14 this season, 25 in a Mustangs uniform. Congratulations to Ivan for hitting that milestone.
Here it is, Rob.
Watch the long ball played out of the back that sets this up. Here's the first shot. Pinball's off the upright, and now Herrick's out of position. Nothing he can do there. Great claim to get that back from the defender, Matt Maggie. And after that, Academic. Maggie had a split second to clear, and Dominguez just picked his pocket to score. So the 14th of the season and the 25th overall. Great to see. Hoping he was going to get that goal at home. We're hoping today, once he scored in the 7th minute, we got our wish. Here are the Mustangs again for a shot. Nice save down low by Herrick. Zubair Abdullahi with a rare foray into the front third. He had the chance. Zubair does have a goal this season. It was in a friendly against Maine Maritime. Actually has another one as well as he scored in regulation against UMA. Abdullahi again. Dispossessed by the center stripe. I wasn't dispossessed by the stripe. I said he was near the stripe. The stripe didn't do that work. You see players in hockey trip over the blue line, but not often do you see a line steal the ball. DeVito, the long shot. Not a bad attempt, but it just kept rising a bit, and Nagasaza could watch it soar. Like DeVito's attempt there, he saw the daylight, saw the opening, and figured he'd have a go, and a good opportunity. And not too far off. This is the bounce-back game the Mustangs needed to have after the setback.
Absolutely.
A 3-1 loss on Thursday at Southern Maine.
They set the tone early in this one, took total control right out of the gate.
Goal in the 7th minute, and then two more in the 24th and 36th. Carvey shot. Pretty decent tester, but Nagasaza, no problem there. Igor Dominguez. Izzy Dominguez. Bimvey. Two defenders there, stolen away by Anis. Played out wide. Here's Aurora. He's a dangerous scorer. A great save by Nagasaza. on a shot that was cooked by Sahil Arora. He ripped that shot.
That's worth a look.
That stung Nagasaza's palms, no doubt. There's a corner coming up now for the Panthers. Take a look at that replay after the corner. Headed goalward. It's loose there. The shot, no chance for Carlson as it bounced too high and kicked away by a defender. Long shot, bounding around. DeVito's there. Dominguez. Rowley over to challenge. Got the ball away. Wins another corner. Here's the save. Watch this ball played through. Sahil Arora with 10 goals in his last 2 games. A low drive. Perfectly positioned. It was really more of a body save by Nagasaza than off his hands. Played it off his chest. Headed away by the Mustangs off the corner.
Best sustained effort, I think, game-wise so far here for Albany.
I think so, too. They've really been much more pressuring in this second half than the first. And he's made a nice play and no one around, so that wouldn't be dangerous. Alfie Bashford has to be careful there and just squeeze between 2 defenders. But it's turned over for the long-distance shot. And Aurora couldn't put that on goal. That's the hour mark here. Only goal of the second half in the 57th minute by Ivan Dominguez. Both Ivan and Igor with a brace today, 2 goals apiece. Bimvey. Boy, those through balls have been doing some damage, and they might again. Now the flag up this time. Ivan didn't think so, but the flag is up, and that linesman on that far side on the line. And he's taken down by Orty Bimvey. Landed hard in his shoulder. Two sets of arguments out there. On one hand, the Panthers want a card. On the second, Bimvey didn't think he committed a foul at all.
Said get the ball.
The referee making both sets of players unhappy with that call.
Yeah, it's too late for me to go back and take a look at that. So.
And Sam Rowley, the captain, is stating his case to the referee. Anissa will walk off under his own power. That's good news, but he'll come off, and Matt Maggie will head right back on. I don't think Anissa will be out too long. The senior from Brooklyn. Bimvey was still pleading his case that it wasn't a foul in the first place.
Probably not a good day to visit home down in Brooklyn. You bring your waders.
Yeah, it's pouring down there.
Probably kayak.
Glad we've had that high-pressure ridge that kind of pushed that out to sea, and we aren't dealing with it here in northern New England.
Yep. Get a little wildfire action, I think, is what this haze is, Rob. It's what they're saying. So
we've had that dealing with that all summer long into the fall.
It's good for us. Outside, no sun.
Sliding challenge by Zubair Abdullahi, conceding the throw to the Panthers.
We sometimes have sun out here right on our screens, and we're kind of doing it by, like the pinball wizard, run the controls. Can't see anything.
I know Nagasaza has been perfect. Came into the game 3-1 in the season. He was in goal for the 3 goals conceded on Thursday. Defense hasn't given him much to do, but when he's been called upon, he has been up to the challenge. Sam Rowley, the junior captain. That eventually ends up out into touch and a throw in for Izzy Dominguez.
Just a reminder, we'll have the women's YSCC tournament here last weekend of October.
That'll be a lot of fun. I wish I'd be around for it. I'll certainly be watching.
We'll miss Rob on the call and see if we can get Greg Glenn to come in and call those games. And
I'd love to see Greg do those games.
Greg or maybe Jeff Mannix, who does is he still doing SM? Do you know if Jeff is? He's very busy with his radio show, but
he's at his radio show. He's got the main Black Bears games. I know is starting up, I think, next week. If not, they start at home on the 13th. No doubt about that.
Yeah, we're certainly going to find a soccer personality to do those, soccer play-by-play guy. Too important not to have that. Give me some homework to do here.
It's great to host those. I know New Hampshire Tech has been hosting those the last couple of seasons. They do a great job out there.
I like to try to get us up in the year for it a little bit.
It would improve the viewpoint a bit. Great ball into the area for a shot, palmed away. Herrick with the save, Gomez with the opportunity.
Yeah, and he saved it far enough away. It wasn't a juicy rebound sitting there in the goal mouth.
I know they've gotten 4 past Herrick, but I think he's played a pretty good game for the most part between the sticks for the Panthers.
We'll have the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game for the Mustangs coming up here in the post-game, Rob.
Yeah, to choose too, really.
Really is. Good game for...
So far, I'd say the last name, Dominguez, might be in the driver's seat, but which one? Ivan or Igor? They both scored twice. And you got some defensive performances today. Orty Bimby's been great setting up goals. Nagasasa's been perfect. Mustangs were offside, so free kick to the Panthers, and Ryan Prescott's planning on taking this once he's ready. Abdullahi headed that away from Charles Kasha. Carvey stepped up. He was shielded off by Gomez. Here come the Mustangs again. No, foul called on Carvey. He's going to go into the book as well. So Gavin Carvey in the book. So is Alfie Bashford for the Mustangs. A lot of organization time here for the Mustangs to take the kick. The clock stopped at 25-27.
Yeah, clock not behaving, so it's just free floating, free running.
Fed into the area. Herrick called everyone off to come take that.
Yeah, we've got a slew of players standing right down here in front of the camera.
You see the sub list.
See who's coming in.
They'll all be in a bit. Next time it goes out of play, no matter what. Which would have been here, but a foul was called, which means they can't sub. Carlson. Maggie wanted it. Carlson still with it. Played back to the keeper. That bounced off Lumu. Jay Carlson slow to get up.
Well, that'll give us a chance to look at our next tilt.
See what's coming up.
Yeah, we're going to have games Wednesday from here. Doubleheader, UMA in. It's going to be a big night, spirit night. There'll be bands and food, and should be a great night. As Rob said, the fans come out midweek, all the kids in school. So that's a UMA at Central Maine Soccer. Women at 4, men at 6:30. We'll be here for both those games on Wednesday.
So we're going to let the subs in, but they've been sent right back over to the sideline as you see Fioris Anis, who was going to come on. He's been waiting the longest. Davin Kluter is going to check in and replace Nagasaza in a moment. Gomez. Trying to play the Mustangs through again. This time Herrick can pick it up and boot it away. Izzy Dominguez headed that in Igor's direction. Sam Rowley knocked it down to Bimvy. Lumu. Play that out wide. Charles Kasha was spilled. It's a free kick to the Panthers.
I'm sorry you folks can't see at home, and Rob can't see either because we got players standing right in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's the check-in position, and the ball has been mired in the midfield, as luck would have it.
Andrew's doing his best to zoom around the players. Good job, Andrew.
Benny DeVito will take the free kick once again for Albany. Into the area, headed down. Here's a chance. Was fired off to Albany players. And now we'll get some subs. So Zach Murphy will come in for Albany. He's subbed in every game so far this year but one. He had one start, the freshman from Clayville, New York. He started against SUNY Cobleskill back on September 20th. Fioris Anis back in. Of course, he came out. Shaken up a little bit. Gavin Carvey with his yellow card will come off. And DeVito as well gets a break. And Davin Cloutier took Nagasaza's spot. We'll see Arnaud walk by the camera in just a second. We'll see which side he goes on. Opportunity right out of the gate after that substitution. Foiled at the 18, though. Here's Anis. Too many defenders there. Snuffed out by Bimvy. Already with it now. Gomez. Played out wide. Zubair Abdullahi. Long ball up the touchline. Ryan Prescott will play that out into touch and concede the throw to the Mustangs. Nobody there on the other end of that Lumu pass, so Herrick can pick it up with no pressure. On a spin on that kick from Herrick. Dominguez going high with Maggie. Played through. Out comes Herrick again to pound it away. Good boot.
Well, we've been impressed with his distance on his kicks today, no matter what it is.
Trying to seek out Zachary Ehrig. Ehrig got too many Mustangs around him, though. Mukala. Mukala on the overlap. Played toward Gomez. Gomez slides down in the area, and that allows the Panthers to clear. Kasha. He's got some space. Izzy Dominguez got there a little quicker than Matt Maggie. Igor Dominguez. Rowley wanted a call and didn't get it. Not sure what call he wanted, though. Lumu fires. That's picked up, no problem at all for Herrick.
Frustration.
And it's been that kind of day for the Panthers. I understand that.
Yeah, referee was good. Gave him a little leeway, didn't he, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was a little...
He knows he's frustrated. And
yeah.
Dangerous kick called that time on Lubota. And a yellow card being given to Raimundo, I believe. Or is it going to be a different player? Now it's late yellow as they came over and booked Rowley for his comments earlier.
Yeah, got him for the...
The referee was kind of waiting for the first real stoppage in play to go get the book out. Sam Rowley joins his teammate Gavin Carvey, and Central Maine's Alfie Bashford is receiving a yellow card today.
Yeah, I think he said all I said was make the call, but I believe there was an adjective
He's
in there.
forgetting a word.
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, as Ralphie said in the Christmas story, logical.
So Hilo Aurora is up to take the kick.
Thank him for the
Yellow
illegal use of linguistics.
The card was before the foul that was called against Central Maine. That's why it's a Panthers kick. Try to play that into the area. That's out off Izzy Dominguez. He kept it in play, though. Back to Igor. Bimvy. Igor Dominguez. Can they keep this in? Bimvy will try. It just won't quite get there. Alex Campos in for the first time today. He's number 16. He'll take Mac Maggie's spot. So they backed up the throw. Rowley. Lumu. Gomez trying to shield with his body. Anis got fouled. He got there a little quicker than Gomez, and Gomez landed on his foot or ankle. Ryan Prescott. Now it's Rathbun. And Zuzi chasing him. Rathbun held on to possession. They maintain control. The referee will call that back. He's looking to see if advantage was played. There was none, so he'll allow the free kick now. I like the call. I thought it was a foul at first, and then really there's nothing that Albany could have done with that, so he allowed the free kick eventually, which is what they deserved. Headed down by Murphy. Played to the edge of the area now and cleared away by Moses Lumu. Now Central Maine on the counter. Igor Dominguez with 2 goals already. Rowley staring him down. Dominguez got by. That'll be chipped high and wide, and a goal kick. Gavin Carvey coming back in now for the Panthers.
Women are at SUNY ESF. They had a 1 o'clock kickoff. Not sure if there's any update on that, but we'll get the radar on that, see if we can get us an update.
SUNY ESF, I think, is located in Albany.
Patrick Dexler.
Got an injury at the other end, down by the Central Maine goal. I think that's Charles Cascia. Now scratch that. No, it's 7, not 1. It's Sahil Arora.
Give us a chance to preview our games next Wednesday. Doubleheader action UMA. A new program this year. These teams have already met once this season, victories for the Mustangs. Over the Moose in both those games, the men decidedly, and the women a little more competitive. The UMA women's team is a little more competitive in their first year than the men's team. It'll take some time to build that program, but they committed to do it. They hired excellent coaches. They've recruited, and for a first-year team, they've got pretty good roster numbers.
You talk about a team that had a 10-year layoff, so take some time to build that program back to the level of some of the top teams in the YSCC, and they knew that going in. Those players will take some lumps this year, but help develop a foundation.
Well, Central Maine is both boys and girls high school soccer is really solid, and that's where they can begin to recruit from, and they already have.
Gomez played ahead. The flag is up as they tried to spring in Zuzi. He was just offside.
We're going to catch our clock up.
15:42 is what it says. 16:17 is where we are right now. So we'll get that synced in about 30 seconds. 3 goals in the first half for the Mustangs. Ivan Dominguez started things. Igor scored twice to make it 3-0, and then Ivan bookended those 2 Igor goals. They scored in the 57th minute. Herrick. Again, he getting good distance on those punts. Herrick couldn't snare out of the air, however. Lubota. It's a second chance to play this. Lubota shielding his man off as Ian Rathbun tries to get by. Sullivan Mukala. Head toward Justin Violet. Lumu. Gomez. Violet. Going to play that back to Violet again. Here he comes. Justin Violet, a shot. Oh, great fingertip save by Herrick.
Violet had a couple of goals in the game against UMA up in Augusta.
He's got 6 points in his career. He's never got a point here, though. All 6 are on the road. 4 goals and 2 assists. Had 2-goal games against UMA, as you mentioned, and Northern Essex Community College as well. Denied by a great Herrick save for his first ever goal here in Auburn. Now the Panthers looking to press. Alfie Bashford. Well played by Carvey. Campos played that back. It's on East now. Campos is on East, called for it. Campos into the area. Knocked down. Moses Lumu touched that away.
Yeah, Lumu covers a lot of area back there.
Lubota. Lumu again. Played ahead. Maybe a chance here for Ivan Dominguez to complete the hat trick. Ivan turns, shoots. Couldn't quite get that to bend on goal. Joshua White in now for Albany. Emmanuel Kalala back in. Sam Boynton returns as well for Central Maine. Zubair Abdullahi also returning. Matt Maggie pops back in for the Panthers as well. A turnover. Ivan Dominguez now maybe with an opportunity. Tried to pick out, it looked like Gomez, but Herrick aware to that and came out to claim. Zubalahi up high. Murphy down the sideline. Mukala played out for a corner. That'll get Chris Myers into the game.
So we'll have more YSCC soccer tomorrow as
I call that a goal kick,
the Moosa home, and they take on Hampshire. So that should be good competitive situation for the Moose tomorrow.
It was going to be a corner there, but it's ruled a goal kick. It went off the forward. Gavin Cloutier will get to play this. Bashford. Mukala toward Abdullahi. Has to return for it. Gomez got to it instead. It's stolen from him. Rathbun forced back. Ian Rathbun still in possession, the freshman. Herrick, the keeper's got to look out because he's got some company there from Ivan Dominguez. And Ivan forces the throw. Abdullahi. That's a goal kick. Yeah, just to see the result of that UMA-Hampshire game tomorrow.
Yes, yeah, could be interesting.
Hampshire, of course, kind of starting from scratch as well because they had a stretch where they didn't know if the school would remain open.
Right, exactly, right, yeah.
Bring players in and kind of start the whole thing all over again. So they're in a similar boat to where UMA is.
And one of the great nicknames in college sports, the Black Sheep. I love it. Boy, Alfie's been a nice addition here, hasn't he?
He's been a great addition to the back four.
His family watching over in the UK. We welcome them into the Mustang family.
Tough day for, as he mentions, the United squad again, though. Every time I'm here, it seems like United loses. Alfie's going to want to have me stop coming around.
A very personal kid.
Yeah, Man U losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace today. Arsenal won. I'll mention that as well. And Zuzi. Nice spin by Ivan Dominguez. Ivan to the edge of the area. Boynton was calling for it and went back instead. Abdullahi. Outside toward Kalala's out there. Now I had 20 in Zuzi, but that's Emmanuel Kalala. 26. Pace of the game slowed down considerably. Now it's Gomez with it. Violet. Across the face of goal. And pounded away. Looked like Violet was going for the goal there and trying to slip it inside the near post. Boynton let that go. Izzy Dominguez. Resetting to Bashford. Boynton. Kind of stand still and just kind of let Izzy do-si-do around him. Sam Boynton again, the freshman from South China, Maine. Got his debut on Thursday against SMCC. Getting some action here today against Albany. There's Alfie with it. Jeremiah Gomez. Gomez, two defenders there. Got knocked off stride by Carvey. Carvey with a steal. Mukala. Bashford. Violet with some space. Ivan calling for the ball, but the pass came a little too late. That allowed Matt Maggie to get back. Sliding down low, brave keeping by Ryan Herrick as Justin Violet had to hurdle the keeper.
Good job by Violet there. Avoiding needless contact at this stage of the game, 4-0.
Yeah, both for him and the keeper.
Yeah.
And you put your body in risk in a game that's been decided really since the 57th minute when Ivan Dominguez scored the fourth goal of the contest. Kind of felt at that point there was no real way back for Albany. Had they scored in a couple of chances they had early, it might be a very different second half. But keeper at the time, Ardo Nagasazi, made a couple of very nice saves. The pressure was on for the Panthers.
He made that chest save there.
That was the big one.
That was a nice positional save. Getting the right position. The ball hit him, but he was in position.
And Arnice, who can score some goals, denied. That was the closest they came. Here's Abdullahi playing down the right side. Abdullahi, the return on the overlap. He continued his run. Well defended over there as well by Ian Rathbun. And Rathbun won the throw. Waiting to see which way the flag went, but it went toward the Mustangs. Gomez. Stolen. Carvey another clear for the senior captain. Josh White. Can't get by Abdullahi. Lumu. Oh, he had the chance to spring Dominguez, and Dominguez just sent the wrong way. It's the one thing I think the Mustangs would like to accomplish today is to get a hat trick for Ivan or Igor, because they've both scored. They both have two, in fact. Chris Myers. Play that out. That was Bashford who cleared that off the forward. Throw in now for the Mustangs. Alfie pulled the string, but Myers is stuck right to him. Oh, played a back heel through his legs.
Pretty.
Alfie's got some tricks. But Campos in possession now for the Panthers. And try to play that across. Nobody home but Jeremiah Gomez for the Mustangs. 84th minute. Kalala. Gomez. Gomez continuing with the possession. Try to play that across the face of goal, but that's behind the crossbar for a goal kick. Herrick on the goal kick. Albany's going to go home to play Word of Life on Tuesday. They'll be back in Maine next Sunday. We'll see them again in Munsing Media as they'll take on UMA over in Augusta. That's a nice ball and a chance for Kalala to put it in front and finished home. It was Justin Violet who scored the goal, and he does have his first goal here in Auburn. The goal in the 85th minute. Violet's 5th goal of the season and his career, but his first ever. And we'll see this set up. Emmanuel Kalala will do some great work. And that's Kalala with it now. The return pass from Ivan Dominguez to Kalala. Keeper slid out, it came across. Yeah, there's Violet just to touch it home. A sophomore from Lisbon Falls, Maine. It's 5-0. And Kalala gets his first assist. He got his first point as a goal last week against UMA in the win September 20th. He didn't play at all on Thursday against SMCC, but he made his time count today, as that was a nifty step by Moses Lumu. Played back to Lumu as he touches that ahead with a toe. Moses Lumu wants the shot as a defender in his way. Passed off to Boynton instead, and it's cleared.
I think the bench was rooting for Lumu's shot, but his instinct said, hey, I should pass this one, and he did.
Those are the 4 goals in his career, none this season, though. Bashford, minute 86. Violet. Evan Dominguez. Stolen away by Anis. Firas Anis. Possession back to the Mustangs again. Tried to play that through to even Dominguez and didn't quite reach him. Abdullahi stole that away. Zubair was there with the left foot. There's Zubair again. But it's out into touch. And a throw coming for Albany. Zach Erig's going to come back in, and he'll be joined by Central Maine's Hugo Dominguez. And Evan Dominguez will come off. Mustangs just having some fun now. Dominguez came off with a big smile on his face. Violet played that back. It was stolen. Lumu stepped up to snuff out any opportunity the Panthers may have had here. There's Campos who stole and played it back. Anis has Campos making a run. That's where they'll send it. Izzy Dominguez knew that was coming. He was right there, and Bashford finishes the clear. Rowley went high to head that. That's a throw in now to the home side. Minute 88. Carvey took advantage of a brief lapse in concentration by the Mustangs, but Moses Lumu there just used his superior size to knock that away and concede the throw. Anis to Campos. Anis with some space over on the right side. Nowhere at all for Gavin Carvey to go with that, with big Moses Lumu right there on his tail. Panthers would love to take just one in the bank to take home with them. Salvage something from this game. Throw in deemed illegal, so it's going to be turned over to the Mustangs. Panthers have been frustrated today by this Mustangs team. They have not given up. They've had some pressure and some chances in the second half, but except for a couple of opportunities early on in the second half, they've really had a hard time gaining possession. Good work by the keeper, Ryan Herrick, to come off his line quickly. Had he not done so, Kalala was all by himself. He's got it now. Zubair Abdullahi. Abdullahi continuing. He's squeezed out. Commits the foul, so it's a free kick for Albany with 1:17 to go. Ian Rathbun. Back to Carvey, the senior captain. Campos calling for it. Carvey sends him down the wing. Izzy Dominguez is right there, too. Dominguez burning right by Campos. Lumu challenged by Anis. Blasted away by Sam Rowley. Into the last 30 seconds. Mukala pounds that high. Mukala on the header. Gomez now. Igor Dominguez. Throw one on the far side with 7 seconds to go. That's bounced off Gomez, and that'll be it. It was a day for the Mustangs to remember. 5 goals for the good here at home. A 5-0 win over Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. The Panthers now 3-3-1 in the season. Central Maine now 5-1-1. We'll take a break and come back and do the player of the game. Will we do that now?
We can do it right now.
Let's do it right now. That makes a tough choice for me, but I think it's going to have to go today to Ivan Dominguez. Both he and Igor got 2 goals on the contest, but for Dominguez, his 25th ever goal. He hit the quarter century mark today with his second goal, which came in the 57th minute. He scored in the 7th minute as well. So the Edge Nutrition player of the game goes to Ivan Dominguez. A brace today. 14 goals this season. Now 7 assists as well, as he had a helper setting up Igor Dominguez as well. So he's our player of the game. So 2 for Igor Dominguez, 2 for Ivan Dominguez, and Justin Violet scoring to round things out in the 85th minute. A 5-0 win today for the Mustangs. So that will do it for us, for Rob Munzing, for our entire Munzing Media crew. My name is Rob Kennedy saying so long from Auburn, Maine. Final score today, the Mustangs 5, Albany College Panthers 0. Thanks for watching on Munzing Media.
As always, protect the front of the net. All those little things to make you what you are. 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, let's go. 1, 2.
Yeah, we're strong on family here. Like, I look at all my teammates as my brothers, and that's how we carry ourselves on and off the court.
You heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
So we'll save that for between innings.
1 out here. That pitch driven to left, and that one's going to be a track meet as the left fielder Wilcox will track that one down. Ducharme scores. McWhinney scores. Hooker rounds third, and he will score. That'll go in as a 3-run homer for Keith Hooker, and the Mustangs take a 5-0 lead.
Have to find somewhere that you feel comfortable.
Having positive relationships and having people that you can connect with.
That's a big reason why I decided to come. They're going to treat you as family.
I didn't want to just be like lost in the crowd someplace. I wanted to make connections with people.
Before, there's so many reasons why I chose CMCC.
Everybody here has your best interest at heart.
CM is such a close-knit college that they actually do care about you being successful.
When I went from high school to college, I was extremely nervous. Once I got here and realized what it was like, it's a lot of fun.
From the moment I started correspondence with CMCC, they were just always checking up on me. It clearly lined out for me what I needed to do to get here.
The college is really committed to making sure to stay on top of the latest technology.
The instructors here, they're so passionate about what they do.
There's a great student-teacher ratio. I wasn't just a number in the crowd.
They work really well on a one-on-one basis with the students to make sure you understand the material.
I didn't want to go into debt when I went to college.
I've saved thousands of dollars.
Campus is great.
Everything is right here, so it's easy.
I mean, it's a small campus, so they always have activities for us to do.
I've never been part of a team like this before.
You just come together on and off the court. That's what really pushes CM over the top of everybody else.
Anybody that steps foot on this campus won't want to go anywhere else.
It's a great place to go to get your start and to determine where you'd like to go in the future.
I can easily transfer credits to any college of my choice.
If you have a good foundation like Central Maine Community College gives you, you can really go anywhere with it.
My whole experience here has just been building up my confidence.
For me, this is my place. This is my home.
It's one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
When I walk through these doors,